Hello, my friends. December 7th, here we are, and I am holding my tree trunk. So this, I know some of you have been laughing and I've been sharing it. Here is our crazy tree. It's so fat and so beautiful. And I thought last year's tree was big, and then this, I was like, I had blown it up in my mind so much that when we saw this one, and I kept on saying to my son, no, this is too, no, that's not full enough. No, that's too, And then he saw this one and I was like, yeah, that's not that much bigger than last year. It's like the same size. It's not the same size. I'll post another picture of the comparison. It's ridiculous, but we had to take off a little, and oh man, it's just so amazing. I don't know, smell to me is incredible, right? And it's such a memory trigger. Sometimes we walk outside and someone has been using their fireplace and oh man, or when you smell something like your mother used to cook or your grandmother, it's so powerful. So today we are going to make some of that deliciousness and bring that into our body. And this practice was inspired by an incredible Limon teacher. Her name is Risa Steinberg. I used to go to school at the School of Toronto Dance Theatre, and we were very blessed to have her come and teach us and teach repertory. And oh, she is just so much of what I do has been inspired by her. And yeah, she's just a little nugget of gold. And so she spoke with us about putting nostrils on our shoulders, and that just created this sense of, just close your eyes, and before we even begin, just imagine you have nostrils on your shoulders. How does that change you? Do you feel wider? Do you feel a little bit more open through the front and back body? So just this beautiful image is like, whew. So when I was doing my meditation group this summer, or throughout the lockdown actually, we started before the summer, we've been doing a lot of heart breathing. So we're going to do that, and to facilitate breathing into our heart, we're going to put nostrils there. And then you can put nostrils wherever you want. So we're going to explore some of that today. And I hope that it will open up some parts of you, clear any areas of blockages. I have a beautiful knee that is a little bit, got lots of stuff going on in there. So maybe I can breathe some things into there. You'll have to excuse my beautiful 1950s creaky floor house, but I'm a little bit creaky too, and I just did a beautiful workout. That's why I've got like hair with Amanda Acorn. Thank you so much, Amanda. I do love this ability to connect with people even if we can't be together. And we are so blessed that all of this is happening in this time. So I should be quiet. We should move. Let's do it. So allow yourself, as always, if it feels good to do it seated, or you're at work and you just need to do this between meetings. I'm thinking of you, Jackie, in your Zoom meetings. Do that. If you can stand, it's great. Let's extend through the front of our hips. Let's move our bodies in a different way. Let's connect. So whatever position you're taking, allow yourself to arrive. And let's take a breath to let go of everything we have had to do and have to do coming up. All we need is this moment. All we need is this breath. Let's do a few breaths, reaching the arms overhead. So pressing down, expand the arms up. You can allow your head to follow. And then pressing the hands through this midline of the body as you lower down. Good, 2 more of those. You can bend your knees to reach up. Open through the chest, lengthen through the back body so there's no compression. And then soften the hands down. One more time, up. And then this time, actually bow your head forward and then bring your hands to the back of your neck so you could kind of curl into this little ball. Good, maybe give the back of your neck a little massage. or a big massage. Mine's asking for it. Good, and then just with care and tenderness, trace your hands over your head, through your forehead, and down the front of your face. Good, and let's just shake that off a little bit. Shake the shoulders. And then maybe a little, let's actually just feel our shoulder blades on our back, yeah? So they can make this little figure eight dancing. If I had my hands on your shoulder blades, they would just be good. And because I don't do this enough, let's go the wonky donkey way. Oh, I mean this with the most admiration and love. Let's do this little Stevie Wonder tribute. Oh, yes, good. All right. I hope you do laugh at me. Please laugh out loud. Life is not to be taken so seriously, people. All right. Okay, so here we are. We're a little bit more aware of all the sensations in our body. And now let's draw our attention to our hearts. And let's breathe through the heart. You can imagine that your heart has a set of nostrils. Good. So what do you want to invite in when you inhale? And what do you want to get rid of as you exhale? Can you let these be cleansing and clearing breaths? Good. One more here. Good. Now, we're going to do a little body scan and play with placement of the nostrils. If at any point this doesn't resonate with you, just listen to your intuition and listen to what your body is asking for. So I know we have nostrils in the front, but maybe we can imagine, I'm actually longing to put some nostrils in the back of my neck because I have a little gremlin that's living over here. So you can do this, I feel like moving, so I'm going to start moving. If you don't want to, you can do this seated or standing. So just imagining that now those deep cleansing breaths that we were taking, can you allow your neck to breathe? Or even imagine if you were a fish and you had gills. Good. Does that clear anything for you? Does your neck feel longer or wider? Good. And then we maybe did it for a moment, but let's do the reset and put the nostrils on either shoulder, the lateral edge. Good. And maybe we can explore some movement of our arms with the nostrils. Oh gosh, it's just so delicious. So again, what do you want to inhale? Is there a scent that you miss? Like when I go to Victoria and you step off the plane and you can smell the salt air. Oh. Or when the leaves begin to change and you can smell fall. Or when the flowers begin to bloom. So breathe that in and put those scents inside of you. Good. Now we had those nostrils on our heart, but maybe we could even have a set in the front and back of our ribs. And now we're focusing on some areas, but you don't have to let the other nostrils go. Yeah. So we'll just be this nostrily creature. Good. And what about maybe a little bit lower down? We could make one in the pelvis. So just listen, where does it feel good for you? And if you've put some in your pelvis, maybe explore some movement with the legs. And again, I'm just playing, so no, you don't feel the need to replicate what I'm doing or being like me, because you're you. So what is your body asking for? Maybe it's asking for something much more dynamic. Maybe it's asking for something very slow and expansive. Or maybe it's asking for stillness. So let's honor that and develop this communication. All right, now this guy's for me. I'm gonna put some nostrils in my knee. Actually, I might need one in the back too. And when I'm doing this practice, or various times you'll see me close my eyes, and that's because I want to listen. And sometimes if I look at myself or if I'm being distracted by external stimuli, then I can't hone in so clearly. Of course, then I also fall over sometimes. But that's part of the fun. Good. And then maybe just on our feet. Oh, could you imagine that your feet could smell the ground as you're walking in a forest? Oh, or freshly cut grass. Good. And then let's just take one more minute here just to play. And maybe you can even now let go of the image of nostrils and just feel maybe you have created a bit more space and freedom. Maybe you even just want to feel like all of these scents are around you. Good. Nice. Okay, let's rub our hands together. And now let's just give ourselves a quick facial massage. So we're gonna go along the bridge of the nose, maybe underneath. Good, we can massage the tongue root, so taking the thumbs and coming underneath here. Good, maybe draw along the chin and then open up the forehead, coming up the bridge of the nose and just opening it. And I will always honor my wrinkles because I love my multitude of facial expressions and my laugh lines. Although I look at them now, I'm like, oh, but really, oh, I've had so many reasons to laugh. So I hope I've given you a few to laugh at me today. And I hope that you can rejoice in all of the scents that are out there and within you as well. And yes, I wish you a wonderful day ahead, and we will see you tomorrow for another sensational practice. I'm such a dork. I love you guys. See you.